Last week, YouTube went 12-3. Premium, 21-5. Did you make money? Drop a comment down below if you did, and tell the people. On to week 7. Let's talk Thursday Night Football. 2 picks coming at you. College football went 10-1 on Saturday. Every bet on games, sides, totals, money lines. On the season, I now move to 63-34 for over plus 28 units of profit. And then there's NFL. We went 11-4 in week 6. I'm 80-40 on the season. And it's the opposite of college football. It's all player props. Use them on sports books. Use them on pick 'em apps. Use them where you wanna. And you're gonna get paid. It has been an absolutely wild season. Fully publicly tracked on Pick'It. Meticulously tracked inside Discord. And if you want access, on the screen right now, you can see my VIP picks package over there at OS Picks. And it's only $14.99. You just got to use code Donuts50 and grab the link below. All right, Thursday Night Football, pick 1. Alvin Kamara over 29.5 receiving yards. I love this play for 4 reasons. Number 1, the lack of passing options. Chris Olave sustained a concussion this past weekend and left the game. Rashid Shaheed stepped up, had 7 targets, looked great, and then hurt his knee. Both of them potentially are missing this Thursday night matchup, which was already going to be a tough one for Spencer Rattler and friends. I'm going to be talking about Spencer Rattler in tomorrow's video, and I have a few more picks for you, so make sure you subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss those picks tomorrow because everything's going to be catered to Thursday Night Football, all things player props and sports betting. The second reason I like Kamara is he had 8 targets last week in Spencer Rattler's first start. Now, we've seen this in years past where Kamara is leaned on heavily by backup quarterbacks, spot starters, or bridge the gap quarterbacks who are just holding a spot and keeping it warm for the future. Number 3, if my guy's going to have 6, 7, 8 pass targets in this game, his receptions prop at 4.5 on FanDuel is juiced heavily to the over. That means we have a higher implied probability at 5+ catches. Are you telling me he can't get 30 yards receiving if he has 5 or more receptions, 8 or 9 targets? He's had 8+ in 3 straight games. I'm all over it. I love the over. Number 3, the Broncos run man coverage at one of the highest clips in the NFL. This leads to a ton of checkdowns to tight ends and running backs out of the backfield. Now, we haven't seen super talented pass catching running backs against the Broncos this season. Alvin Kamara is the first true test and threat out of the backfield. And this leads me to reason number 4. When in doubt, in tough spots, on the road, primetime short week, a quarterback making his second career start, teams tend to lean on their superstars and their veterans. Alvin Kamara is both. I'm taking the over. Pick 2, Bo Nix higher than 189.5 passing yards. Yes, I don't like to bet on rookies. Definitely don't like to bet on them when they're on the road and they're on a short week on Thursday Night Football. But here I am doing it with this pick right here. Please don't bet on anything you're not comfortable with, but at least hear me out. The Saints are giving up 262 yards per game through the air, 4th most in the NFL. What's more indicative of the fact that they have a problem is that they've given up 21 completions longer than 20+ yards. That's the 3rd most in the NFL. They're not only giving up yards at will, but they're giving up downfield passing targets. Bo Nix has had a respectable 7.5 yards per attempt this season, partially because he's very good at scrambling in the backfield, and on these broken plays, he's hitting these downfield passes. If the Saints give up 3, 4, or 5 of them in the game, which are essentially doing week in and week out, Bo has a chance to really soak up a lot of that 190 yards he needs in 3 or 4 of those completions. And get this, 5 straight quarterbacks have hit the over on their passing yards prop against the Saints. Baker Mayfield threw for 325. Patrick Mahomes threw for 331. Kirk Cousins threw for 238. Jalen Hurts 311. And Dak Prescott 293. Bo Nix has thrown for 246, 216, 60 in a bad game versus the Jets, 206, and 216 in his last 5 starts since the season opener. That's over in 4 or 5 games. Those are my 2 best bets for Thursday night. They're not my only ones. Tomorrow's video is going to have a few more for you. Make sure you subscribe. Turn the noties on. I don't want you to miss these. And if you need more W's and you want more action, or you want your picket to look like mine has this NFL and college football season, I don't blame you. All you got to do is grab that link down below, my friends. $14.99 for 30 days. There's 15 premium channels, over a half dozen cappers in any given day posting picks and slips, write-ups and betting models. Everything's in there that you need, regardless if you're here in public, regardless if you're in the premium. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the morning. Let's get paid.